under orders, and they're away. Fujairah goes on in the early stages. Fujairah from Helen's Guest. Black Fighter is third, going quite steady. Fujairah. Now from Helen's Guest, Black Fighter on the inside of Frontline Romance. And then comes Gameplan. Moon Cactus, who's taking a very strong hold with Steve, and Native Guile, the back marker. Fujairah on the inside of Helen's Guest. Then matching strides just in behind them are Black Fighter and Frontline Romance. And behind them come Gameplan, Moon Cactus and Native Guile. Breasting the rise, Fujairah on the inside of Helen's Guest. Frontline Romance and Black Fighter, then Gameplan, Moon Cactus and Native Guile as they swing into this sharpish left-hand turn, run down towards the home straight. Fujairah holding the rails from on the right of the picture, Helen's Guest, and Black Fighter very close on the inside. Black Frontline Romance, and then Gameplan, and then Moon Cactus and Native Guile coming down to the 3 furlong marker. Fujairah with the advantage. Gameplan producing quite a good run now to move into second. Frontline Romance on the outside, and here comes Steve Cawthon with a double handful on Moon Cactus. Moon Cactus towards the right of the picture, takes it up very smartly indeed, beginning to look like an Oates performance this. Moon Cactus going away from Gameplan as they enter the final furlong. Moon Cactus, on her first appearance of the season, is going to win this. Gameplan is putting in a run over on the far side, but no chance of getting to her. Moon Cactus the winner from Gameplan second. It's a photo for third, a photo between Black Fighter, Fujairah and Frontline Romance, with some way back behind them Helen's Guest, and last, and a long way last, was Native Guile. And so the winner of the Sheraton Park Tower Lupe Stakes is number 1, Moon Cactus, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Henry Cecil and ridden by Steve Cawthon. And second, number 5, Gameplan, owned by Mrs. Harold Phillips, trained by Clive Britton and ridden by Michael Roberts, and a photo for third place. And a close photo too between Black Fighter, Frontline Romance and Fujairah. But my goodness, a very impressive winner this. Very impressive success by Moon Cactus for Henry Cecil, who last won this in 1987 with Simitara, who was also ridden by Steve Cawthon. Steve there returning on his 47th winner of the season, 37 for Henry Cecil. This was an impressive run, as we can review.
Yes, it was impressive, but it was an interesting run, and later we'll look at it from the start. But at this point, coming down the hill, Moon Cactus has only got 1 behind her, which is Native Guile, and it looks as though Steve's got all of 5 or 6 lengths to make up from the 3 furlong marker. But without really asking her, he pulls her out, round horses, round Frontline Romance, and she picks them up very quickly. From 6 lengths down, suddenly she's only 2 lengths down, and they're running away with Steve. She's now very nearly in front. Meanwhile, Gameplan in the yellow colours is up front with Fujairah on the rails, but now already Steve is in front. But having got to the front, this filly, who remember has that sensitive left eye, well, I don't know what she was looking at, because suddenly she started running very green indeed. You can see she's stargazing, and what looked like being a very smooth performance, in the end Steve's had to roast her up, and Gameplan on the far side is coming back at her. But then Steve asks her again, and she gets down to her business and knuckles down to it. You feel she was playing around once she'd hit the front. She's won in the end by almost 2 lengths from Gameplan.